squirrel might be the single most adorable creature you can recall in all your stunted memory.
It's the one that bites my foot.
Ever so twee if it were climbing a tree.
What the? Hello, friends. This is Cold Run. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where this is my second playthrough, but first on any Dark Urge stuff. So let's dunk down into this chapel area with our actual party here. Yeah, so here we are. Astarion, you have Firebolt, right? Isn't there some, like... Yeah. Let's Firebolt the oil barrel. Get wrecked.
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful.
Of course you'd enjoy her.
Look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
That's my favorite way.
Oh, dear. Someone's left.
Oh, shit! I thought I had disarmed that. I did not.
My dagger-happy friend, what troubles you?
My dagger-happy friend. It's a new one. I didn't mean to click on him, but it's a new greeting. I never looked at Gale's severed hand. The few remaining fingers on this hand have grown pallid, cold, and stiff. It only sells for 1 gold. The thing is, I'm not convinced Gale is dead. We only have his hand. I'm going to keep this on hand. I'm going to keep this on hand just like I'm going to sending it to camp just in case we do meet him and it has some special interaction where we can give it back to him or something. I don't know. I'm optimistic. Before we start this fight that gets us withers, I'm gonna long rest because I'm basically out of everything.
Chahi, come closer.
Do as she asks.
Dry skin, clear eyes.
Can't
You do
lose.
not suffer. You flourish. Disturbing.
How is my good health disturbing?
Abominations grow inside us.
Right,
our
that.
bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally.
There's our sneaky little friend, hopping off for a snack.
Someone just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
You know, this time, instead of just charging out to meet them, I think I'm going to try, like, hiding in this room and getting them to come over to me. That feels smarter. There we go.
Just to protect some dusty old baubles.
Yeah, luring him into this room made the fight a lot easier than it otherwise would be. Gets them all bottlenecked, and Shadowheart can do a nice turn undead on them once they're all bunched up. Like Shadowheart turns undead, and Lae'zel gets next to them, and they run away and just get opportunity attack.
Wilt thou answer my question?
I don't mind this. I like talking to the dead. Yeah, ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Mortals live to die, to be slaughtered. This has gotta be... I don't remember this one before. Mine seems worth little as my blood calls me to harm others. You know what? We're not that depressed about it. Mortals live to die, to be slaughtered.
Some do. Yes, very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Haunted one, unfamiliar familiarity. Release withers from his tomb. Right, but why is that a haunted one specific thing? That's weird, right? Feels a little weird. We're a little bit low on spell slots, but that's okay. This is approaching Emerald Grove.
Open the bloody gate! Provoke the blade. And suffer its sting.
Will is not someone who's going to get along with us well. Yeah, I don't expect us to be using him a whole lot.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate! Damn vermin.
Oh, hey, I leveled up. No one else, but I did. I guess I got more inspirations than the others. And Lae'zel got inspired by that. Ensure all the Grove's defenders survive the first goblin assault. You know what? I like the look of the ritual staff more than my quarterstaff. Streaks of tendon and sinew cling to the animal skull lashed atop of this wooden staff. I think it's just atop this wooden staff. There's no of there, is there? Or maybe either works. Either way, let's equip it. Yeah, that feels like more my speed. You know what? No, as much as I want to do a necromancy spell with Rave Enfeeblement, I think if I'm doing that, I might as well just do Hold Person. This seems way better.
Something the matter?
Fine. What's on your mind? You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly, but all things considered, you'll do.
And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. Perhaps I'll be able to return the favor at some point.
Yeah, so you're not generally a fan of me. Okay, I'll remember that.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong.
Astarion.
Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I really am going to try to not hurt Astarion, because I really like him, especially as a companion for this playthrough. How long since you killed someone? Days? Hours?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Bulls. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so... weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
I like using Illithid Wisdom, but I don't want to do it in this case. Like... it's so invasive, it's so intrusive, and this is a case where this is someone I do respect more than most. At least my character does. Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
And he's shown himself to be wildly supportive of my murderiness. So I'm gonna go lean into this as being super supportive and trusting of this. I believe you.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
All right, but go too far and I'll drive a stake through your chest. So yes, but be careful.
Ah, of course. I shall be gentle as a babe. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
Sure, why not?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Grab the stake and drive it into his heart. We're not going to do that. You know what? We're going to let him continue. Again, there's this... I like the idea of this character who's all about murder having kind of a death wish and wanting to get close to the edge. Let him continue.
You lean into him, losing yourself. You can feel your blood racing, coursing through both your bodies. A gentle, numb feeling starts to spread.
I don't want a melee attack. It's about the same as persuasion, same chance as persuasion. Grab the stake and drive into his heart. We're not going that far. Stop, it's too much. 15. Okay, good.
Of course. I was just swept up in the moment.
Understandable.
But it worked. I feel good. Strong. Happy.
He gets the literal happy buff, right? I'm looking forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling.
A little bit rude, but okay.
This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
So I'm just an appetizer, I guess. Trophy earned, just a nibble. Let us start and buy you a night. Ouch. 2%? No way 2% of people have that. I would have thought it'd be like 50%. Maybe other people don't feel the same appeal of being bitten by a vampire as I do, but I imagine, I know how well the Twilight book sold. I imagine it's a pretty common thing. Sure, we'll talk to you.
Good morning. How do you feel?
It's fine, just a little woozy. I'm good.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
And in the main playthrough I have, we have not met Cazador yet. I am so curious how that's going to go, though.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
I trust him. He won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty, to work together as a team.
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell, dissuade any nighttime prowling.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
It's funny, the benefit of having a party where, God, I don't know what Will's gonna do when he joins up, but like having the benefit of having a party where Gale is not here is that it focuses the tone of the party a lot more. Back to Emerald Grove.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Drow option. Ah, backstabbing. This feels just like home.
Pull your claws in, Underelf.
Show some respect.
Underelf.
This man saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
You know what? Good. Stand back and watch. Swing at the tiefling, swing at the... You know what? Stand back and watch. Shadowheart approves.
Should have done that a long time ago. Arrogant prick had it out for me from day one. No one leaves my people out cold.
Yeah, so you knocked him out cold instead. Clever. I can appreciate it. Go, Aradin.
He shot that hole under his nose. He was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole was a mistake no amount of gold can put right. I'd rather face another round of goblins than stay in this pit.
Ramira. Oh, they're gone. Yeah, no, they're healing up. And their party's just, they're peacing out. Interesting. Look at that. There they go. Oh, they're going to outrun me, aren't they?
So, you know about these
parasites? Yeah, they go into the distance.
Will we survive them? Wonderful.
Yeah, so they're just gone. Huh. I guess that makes sense, because we don't quell the trouble. We don't quell the conflict, and yeah, they just they that happens.
This squirrel might be the single most adorable creature you can recall in all your stunted memory.
It's the one that bites my foot.
Ever so twee if it were climbing a tree.
What the? No! No.
How heroic. I was wondering if we'd survive encountering such a fearsome beast.
You stare at the body before you. You have no idea what just happened.
Oh my god. I think I knew at some point we'd probably be mean to animals. I had kind of a bad feeling about the options we were going to get as soon as the narrator started pouring the sugar and saccharin on. I didn't expect that. It's horrible. I'm horrible. I don't want to... God, I mean, it is horrible, and I am horrible, but... I'm gonna... Number 2 feels better. My body moved without my command. I couldn't control it.
The swirling bile cauldron of your brain is cooking up a poison stew.
How do you drow do that? Find pleasure in killing? I got a goblin myself yesterday. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow.
Practice, practice, practice. It's a refined taste. Someone like you would never understand. These are, look at these. These are great. And these are just, I think these are drow specific rather than Dark Urge. Just embrace it. The adrenaline, the excitement, the power, it makes you stronger. We don't all enjoy killing. I just do what I must. I find no pleasure in killing. You know what? I'm gonna go with number 2. Just embrace it. The adrenaline, the excitement, the power. Anyone can enjoy killing, even you.
I don't know if I want that. But if that's how I get through this.
What's next?
That's right. Suck it up and kill. Deal with it, noob.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
No promises.
We're exposed now.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Roland.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Let's spread some terror. Get out while you can. The goblins will be back.
Common sense at last. Let's get out of this death trap. Or would you deny your brother here his chance at fortune in Baldur's
That's right.
Gate?
Think about yourselves.
Come on, sis. We're less of a target alone. We should leave.
Fine. Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
I don't know how this is going to play out. I do know that, like, back when we talked to Minthara, we had the option to, like, join her against the Grove. That's where, like, I don't know if you actually can do that or if that's just kind of, like, a joke option. Not a joke option, but, like, an option... I don't know, where you save them, but then you have to, like, there's fewer survivors. But all that's to say is I'm comfortable kind of weakening some of the defenses. Just for the, like, I don't know. Just for the heck of it.
Children.
Here's Will.
Look who's here. Swing and swing and parry.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
The whelp is hopeless. The whelp is hopeless. You're wasting your time. Back in my city, drow kids could murder 70 goblins at once by the time they were born.
Ignore him, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. I don't kill her. She'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
I mean, it sounds like someone we can use, even though I know Karlach isn't that. But I'm more concerned about the parasite, because I don't want to be like, oh, let's cast her back into the hells, because my character doesn't care about that. I'm more concerned about the parasite. Why don't we search for a healer together?
I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
You can go back to camp.
A splendid plan.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Yeah, let's terrorize some children. Bad news, children. Soak the battle. You know what? Rather than just spread bad news, because there's no purpose to this. It does make them feel bad, which I like, but soak the let's be a little bit of an acolyte for murder. Soak the battlefield with blood. Do not resist death, but embrace it. They're not into it.
Good job. Now they're even more scared.
You know what? Lae'zel would agree. Zoru, Lae'zel, this one's yours.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lothsworn, give the tiefling a menacing glare. What does this say? Lothsworn. Oh, just a little bit about the Lothsworn. Yeah, give them a menacing glare.
Lower.
On your knees, she won't say it again. Lae'zel approves, Shadowheart doesn't.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
See, we could be generous.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
There's guards nearby, I think.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Yeah, so this is...
Please. I've been through enough.
Alright, bye, friend.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
Indeed.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
You're going on the B team, Shadowheart. I think, yeah, I don't know. You're a dab-handed interrogations. We might need that skill again.
A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
So, yeah, I imagine that Lae'zel and Astarion are going to be, like, my main pair, and then the fourth will be, like, a rotating group between, like, Karlach, Shadowheart, and Will. Yeah, I imagine it'll just vary, depending on the quest and needs and all that.
Goblins, druids, this grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get...
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Interesting. I was thinking as I approached here that I would probably save her, but maybe not. Stand back and admire the guards' overflowing hate.
Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the absolute I am. I'm blessed.
Here it comes, you little beast.
Okay, nice job, friends.
Please leave us be. This isn't a good time.
It's fine, Memnos. That goblin won't be the last.
That was a nice shot. I'm going to applaud her.
It was justice. Or the start of it.
But we do have the where is this? We do have Speak with the Dead here, right?
Raglan. Bridge.
The spell's power wanes.
So
you can ask no more questions.
Yeah, so this is how we find out with her dead. about the Absolute and about the Goblin camp to the west. Okay. Oh, frigging Auntie Ethel is here. Forgot. Wait, actually, Auntie Ethel is probably, like, our buddy this time around.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Something doesn't add up about this one. Don't tell her anything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
There's something, again, I'm going to lean into it. If they give me an option that really feels unique to the Dark Urge, I'll do that. There's something awful about my instincts, about my desires.
Then let old Auntie Ethel have a look at you. First things first. Tell me what's at you.
I never sleep. Every night I endure hours of slaughter in my dreams. Yeah, let's go with this.
Oh, blessed Helm. That sounds horrible.
Got a big smile on her face.
Handle such a thing. Were you hurt recently? An accident of some sorts? That could explain things.
All I know is that right now I'm imagining drowning you in the boiling stew over there.
Oh, you cheeky pup. That might scare someone else. But I know what naughty boys
She's just rolling
need.
with it.
A bit of love and care. If I was back in my tea house, I'd make you a cuppa and tell you to put your feet up. Alas, here I can only tell you to be kind to yourself, Petal. And encourage you to browse my bits and pieces, of course.
Of course.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. Myself included.
Was Auntie Ethel just flirting with me? Where are we? Oh, I know where we are. I definitely know where we are. I don't know how we get down there, but this is like by like scratches over there. Who's over here though?
People up ahead.
This is where we are. I just popped down to the grove. Now we're gonna meet. This is the these are the like the Absolute people, right? These are the. How do we get down there?
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Illithid and wisdom. Or medicine. This is interesting. I was thinking... so I could go with Illithid Wisdom because I go where I want. But I also could go with Medicine if I want to like, get a closer look at like the body. But maybe it's better to go with Illithid. Let's just go Illithid Wisdom. I will go where I wish. Very easy one.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured and I wasn't thinking.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head.
Hold his stare.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Minions. Excellent.
Protect them.
Oh.
You should search that corpse.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, even if I'd gone medicine, I don't think there's any helping him.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen, like you.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Explain this Absolute to me. Or the true soul, yeah, what?
What?
A true soul, like you. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
Let's bluff it. A crude summary. You have more to learn of our faith, novice.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
What happened to your brother exactly?
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an oil bear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks.
You need to find the beast and avenge your brother. Thing is, we could just attack. That just feels less interesting. You need to find the beast and avenge your brother. That's how you serve the Absolute.
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Sazza. Curious.
I think I'm going to try Assassin for this. I think it just fits with where I'm the more murdery vibe of this playthrough.
Nothing cool.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Ignore her theatrics and grab her, or observe her silently. Maybe these are just crocodile tears.
You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
Lunge at her. Real tears or not, she tried to rob you. I'm so sorry for this, Sylphie. Actually, I'm not that sorry, because she has high skill here. We're probably not going to actually get this. And I'm bloodless. Yeah. A 1 is not going to cut it. Let's, we have some inspiration. Screw it. 20. Critical success. Good.
Let go of me! Help!
Oh. I thought I was athletic. I guess not. It's not that athletic.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner's a thief.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
Thieves make poor Lothsworn. Thieves make poor slaves until you break them, at least.
Hey, you're not taking any slaves here. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Messing with our business. Yeah? You scared the life out of little Sylphie. Now, you're going to pay for it.
No, I'm not. You're about as Oh, I didn't mean to be, I didn't think I was Lae'zel, but You know what? It even works even better. You're about as intimidating as a flail snail in a salt mine.
You think that's funny? Fine. Laugh at this. I'll go tell the gods you're pushing us around. See you around, chump.
It's actually a pretty good threat. Yeah, I'm on this character. I don't know why, Yeah, there go the kids. Is Sylphie still here?
No! Don't shake me again! Mo! Help!
I thought about killing. I don't want to do that. I just, like, there's... If the game gives me a story option for it, I'll lean into it. I don't want to do it here. That there's... I have a limit.
Chance I'll fit in there.
Stop! Another step, and Magram will tear you open like a sack of grain.
I don't want to just attack them right now. I don't. Again, my character is not just my character has murdery impulses, but I'm not just go everywhere, kill everyone. No need for threats. Why can't... That is what the game said, though. Hang on a second. The urge. Follow your dreams. In the dream, it's just you're the only living being.
She's not our kid for nothing.
I'm curious if this is the game, if that dream thing is actually the game telling me to, and that it's something I should prioritize. I don't think so. But this is a case where I actually want to see what happens, because I don't know if this is part of what they're trying to get me to do. Target's too close. I don't think it will matter much, but... I'm so sorry, Sylphie. Oh, shit. Sylphie's elusive. Where'd she go? Hold on a second. I did underkill because I thought I would be okay with that. Let's try that again. I take it back. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And more than that, I don't feel like it makes sense for me to do it. I get that there's a potential justification in just trying to kill a random child here because the story said follow your dreams, and that could be following your dreams. I'm going to do that when it makes more sense, when there's a reason to do it, because my character is not all that comfortable with that yet, I don't think. I really don't want Althea, one of the loveliest, sweetest characters, to meet my drow, but you know what? Okay.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become...
Better swap that loot for a weapon. You'll need one soon enough.
Violence doesn't fix everything, you know. Music can help in ways a silly blade can't. Besides, I'm not doing this for me. This is for the people we lost on the way here. It's important.
I've been on this screen for like a couple of minutes now. I can't bring myself. I can't. Maybe eventually. Maybe there'll be like you'll cut to Act 3 and like I'll be joyfully killing all these people I love. But I can't do it right now. The song's more important than survival. Fine, it's your life. This I can do. I'm not going to snatch though, especially because I probably wouldn't succeed. This song's more important than survival. Fine, it's your
I'm
life.
sticking to it. Thank you ever so much.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitor's gall within churns. She sickens you.
She does not. Well, yes, she does. She sickens me. What a bad character. Oh, I hate her. Oh boy, boo Alfira. I'm trying to get into character here. Ugh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Koga?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Koga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
You've milked their poison before. You know what, Arabella? Shouldn't have broken the law. One of your guards said you wanted to see me. Here I am. Yeah, one of your guards said you wanted to see me, because I'm just here about the healing stuff.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga.
Scary as hell.
We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Flick your eyes to the exit so the child will try to run. Your mind wants the snake to kill the child, but your heart doesn't. Snap out of it. Flick your eyes to the exit. Let's lead this child on. Flick your eyes to the exit so the child will try to run. We're blameless. We can't tell, she might misinterpret what we're saying.
Now, Wrath.
No.
Jesus.
Tila, to me.
Gone. By the gods, Koga, what have you done?
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to him.
Oh, you're going to put it on me?
On the rite.
I didn't do anything. No one can prove it.
Koga, we are
Let's get in and out of this place before any vipers decide to bear their fangs
She
at
knew
us.
the danger. She still tried to run.
Oh no. Oh my god, the guilt here.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Did you have any valuables hidden here? Oh my gosh. And your parents, what should I tell them?
The child is silent. There's no answer to give.
Why would she know? Who are you?
Arabella. I'm 9 and a half.
And you always will be. Do you have any I can't believe I'm going to ask this. Do you have any valuables hidden around here?
Me. Mole.
Ah. How did you end up in the Druid's Grove?
Everyone was angry. We ran away.
What we got? Wrath.
Mercy on us, Sylvanus. Mercy. Mercy. Mercy.
The child's to blame. She shouldn't have stolen in the first place.
Preventable.
The sickening result of sickening beliefs. We let this happen. We let this snake replace our leader. Master Halsin, more will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Ah, I see. You will find her deep. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Our need is great. Halsin is an elf with the presence of... You won't mistake the first druid.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who
How so?
better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Lolth?
You're on board with me. I'd have killed the thief outright.
Yes. Yes. This could be the true way of Sylvanas. The Viper bears her fangs, defending her brood. It is only right that she strike the killing blow.
This is wild.
The others might consider this sacrilege, but we know the truth. It is necessity. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite has resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Free from the threat of little children. Do what you want. None of my concern. Well, you know, I'm just going to be impressed by the magic. Yeah, right, must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
Is that what he demands? Do what you want. None of my concern.
Then I was wise to grant you entry. And you'd be wise to heed my words. I want you to provide your services to the tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Probably want the refugees aren't my concern. Yeah, I'm leaning towards... I'd lean towards this. The refugees aren't my concern. You know what? Fine, we'll say that. The refugees aren't my concern.
Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Get out. We have no more business.
I'm okay. Again, it's not me. This is the character doing this. It's rough. But without that, you just play the same game over and over in slightly different ways. This is something else. Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
I'm more important than some bird.
God, our field mouse. No one's more important than the patient in front of you.
This may be Catherine's.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
Not much more.
We need to be quick. This way.
The bird's eyes are glassy, its breathing weak.
The animal stuff is harder to take than the people stuff. Tear her wings off. I don't want to look at this, but I'm going to because this is the playthrough I'm doing, but oh, this... The red around.
caring, you play with the broken tissue. The wing is delicately airy. You wonder what it would be like to fly as the birds do.
Head on in.
I hope you didn't see that, and apparently you didn't. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look, but you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
All right, hand it over.
Swear it.
I mean, I don't I'm just saying this to get past it. Or you could say I'm not taking poison from a woman I can't trust. Yeah.
But you have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all.
I don't care. I'm not gonna die.
Then I've no choice. I'm sorry.
We're fighting Nettie. Battle versus Nettie. Where's Nettie? There she is. Oh gosh.
Delicious.
Complete. Get help from healer Nettie.
Could have been worse, I suppose. At least she didn't just attack.
That was nice. What do we get from her? Key of the Ancients. What is this? Nature +1. The branches of this circlet are half fossilized, passed down through generations of druids. Fabricated during the founding of the grove, the wreath is forever linked to its lands. The tiny rubies connected to its stones and structures, bidding them to do their bidding.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Your name and house now.
Ned Sierranis of the Absolute.
So no house. Your house is the Absolute now. There is no house of the Absolute.
No houses.
This is really interesting.
All equal in her love.
Why would you serve? Drow are born to rule.
We will. Absolute will rule all.
How many drow are out there?
Minthara. Back at camp.
Where'd you get your
The
tadpole?
corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
That's right. Most of the infected don't know the tadpole stuff is going on.
You can ask no more questions.
Let's crack it open.
I can't even see a lock to pick.
How do we get out of here? Can we combine this with the magic ring? Wait, what? Oh, not magic ring. That's the thing I stole from the kid. With the key of the ancients, maybe? Invalid combo.
A tidy slot, but no room.
This is a hat. If I wear the hat, will that do anything? Will that let me out? It will. Okay. Will it actually let me into this area? It will. Look at that.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill him!
Astarion. I am in trouble on this one, I think, actually. Yeah, it turns out we're not in any trouble at all. I called that a little bit early.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Should we heal him? Does it? I don't remember if it actually matters if we heal him. Let me blame Shadowheart. Shadowheart,
What's next, I wonder?
you can heal him if you'd like.
I must tell the others what happened. I step careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Yeah, thanks, Shadowheart. Will.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
About Korga, what did you... I've got this bloodthirst. Let me hold off on that for a second. About Korga, what did you think of her?
Damn her to every hell. Feeding a precious child to a serpent.
What a
I don't
monster.
care what she did. No one has the right to steal a child's future.
It was the girl's own fault when you think about it. If she hadn't resisted, she'd still be alive.
Ah, yes. That old refrain. If only she'd obeyed. Words of evil masked as justice. Sickening. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
Alright, we'll share this. I've got this bloodthirst, an urge to destroy, maim, and kill. What do you make of that, Will?
Anger. I understand. We've been preyed on by Illithids. Suffered insertion of a mind-bending worm. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear.
Your argument is to channel it. Okay. Again, this is largely to progress quests rather than because I need anything.
It's quite a sight. The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin.
Yeah, you seem more relaxed.
I am. I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring when we meet this goblin priestess. Will she know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
What, will you miss me?
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Well, thank you. I'm not going to lean into this just yet. Hopefully it doesn't shut out a potential romance, but we'll see that. We'll see it down the line. I'm just trying to survive, like you.
Yes, we're more similar than I thought.
What happens if I turn and walk away?
Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure.
Let's deliver the good news about their kid.
Unless you have news of Arabella, I don't want to hear it.
I don't think you'll want to hear it anyway. She was bitten by a snake. It happened quickly. She felt no pain. Or Korga killed your daughter. She called her a parasite and a threat. Let's stir the pot. Korga killed your daughter. She called her a parasite and a threat.
Korga did... What?
That shameful, that monster.
No! That snake! That... Ah!
Complete save Arabella.
Kill a snake.
Shh, love. Not here.
Oh. That's never good to see. It's even in this playthrough, it's rough to see.
My, what manner of place is this?
A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure.
So he's a fan. Of course he's a fan. You know what? Oh, you're familiar with my work.
I'm rather the admirer of the sanguine arts, even if I wasn't quite born under a killing moon myself.
What does that mean?
Shall we withdraw? We have much to discuss, to our mutual satisfaction. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
Yeah, middle of the House of Hope. Nice decor.
The House of
And the
Hope,
music.
where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Ignore him and fill your plate. Are these theatrics leading somewhere? Ignore him and fill your plate.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Throw your weapon. What makes you think I need saving? Why would you help me? I think I know why you'd help me. What makes you think I need saving? No, I like this last one. I don't care what you are. I care what you want.
Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? I could fix it all. Like that.
The candle's going out. I'll do anything to get rid of the tadpole. No. I need to think this over. You're mad if you fix it or die at my hand. No, I need to think this over. Because I think my character is all about pacts and deals. I think my character is open to that as a necromancer. I think it's systems of control and all that. So yeah, I need to think it over.
Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself, and when hope, such a tease.
We still don't really know how he got to know Hope, because we've done the House of Hope thing in my main playthrough where we killed him, but still don't really know why he got into things with Hope in the first place. I'll rip out your Mogging Tome. I don't want to be that direct. I might sometimes be that way, but with him, I'll have the last laugh in the end.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like.
Me too now.
All those pretty little symptoms, sundering. One might say, I'll be there.
Items received in my inventory 3, because I took food at the thing. So I just got some white bread. White bread from the House of Hope. Hey, kid.
Shh. Listen.
Your favorite drownings all take place in shallow water. Just a slice of the ankle tendons.
My favorite drownings. So we don't have the actual option to kill this kid, to kill Murkon. Stop sniveling or they'll be back. They like tasty little tiefling kids. Astarion approves. I'm legitimately surprised we couldn't kill Murkon. I was expecting that Murkon would not survive that fight.
You came! I have... Here! So I wrote you a story. Oh, okay. I'll keep it.
Sorry, Murkon.
Seems Mole was as good as her word. She's reported that you've been threatening children.
You little so-and-so. Wizard performance. I have explore the secrets of the universe. I don't have time to threaten children. No! Uh-oh. You know what? We have inspiration. This is what it's for.
An unorthodox defense, but one that seems to have worked. You're free to go.
Get wrecked, Mole. Again, not a phrase I thought I would say before this playthrough, but get wrecked, Mole.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
In a secluded place all alone. It would be too easy to do away with her, far beneath your talents.
Is it? I mean, if the narrator's saying that, I'm going to tend to trust it. Hush girl, another word and I'll snap your neck. We'll try an intimidation check here. We're friends. Let me intimidate the shit out of you, sure. What a use of friends. All the bloody things to happen, yeah. I mean, we could just go ahead and kill her, right? But again, the game is telling me I'm approaching this whole thing a little bit carefully. I'm trying to anyway. All right, so here's where I am going to save scum. The save scum is for a very specific purpose. I want to see if I kill her, if new story stuff pops up, or if it's just like I loot her and that's it. Because if it's the former, that's interesting. If it's the latter, I didn't want to do it. So let's try it. Ray of Sickness. Let's do Ray of Sickness second level. And she can't. Oh, guards will be here anyway, so the guards do come.
Restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
Totally fair. Yeah. No, in that case, on the other hand, this just feels random, though. I really don't like this. There's no opportunity for it. It's just we just start attacking. No, forget that. And I hope it makes sense why I'm doing this. It's trying to figure out the rules of what this playthrough is asking of me. So we're back in Korga's area in the Grove. And this is something that I didn't see on my first playthrough, but I got a little bit through Act 1 before on a second playthrough before starting this one. And one of the new things I saw in that like attempted second playthrough was this quest. This what I know is the Shadow Druid quest. And so I do want to see this here. So this is where we're going to meet.
Tempers are rising.
Oh.
It's clear not everything you find is at your...
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, so basically the quest that shows that she's being Korga's being influenced by the Shadow Druids.
Father,
for you.
Father, they will die for you. Father, they will die for you. Where did that come from? What the hell does Father, they will die for you mean? It's got to be like with the missing memory thing. So he comes from, my character here comes from like this legacy of murder then? Astarion.
There you are, my friend.
At your service. I like Astarion.
Are you now? Don't make promises you can't keep, darling. Thankfully, I've had my needs met this evening. I found a bear, but Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even plonk is a marked improvement. It was exactly as appetizing. Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again.
Maybe not, but you'll grovel before the mind flayers if you keep using the tadpole. That's not what I'm thinking. I think the philosophy my character seems to be developing, or has, but, you know, that I'm developing for them is that, like, if you want power, like, it's always going to come at a price, and it's usually worth it. So I don't like number 2 here. Yeah, you sound pretty sure.
Well, look at us. We've never been more powerful. And being able to walk in the sunlight opens a lot of doors for me. Maybe some coffins, too.
What a good voice actor for Astarion. God, he's so good.
These tadpoles are a gift I intend to use to the fullest. You should do the same.
I am on board.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Lae'zel is... hey, watch where you swing that thing. Lae'zel is... Comparing Lae'zel and Astarion here, I feel like I'm probably going to end up connecting more with Astarion, because Lae'zel is... She is violent, but she's more principled than I might end up being.
Something's wrong. I feel... it hurts. Darkness, protect me.
Turn a blind eye and leave. Darkness, protect me. What do you mean by that?
It's nothing. I swear.
There's more to this. What aren't you telling me? Or we use your shared connecting. Enter her thoughts. Incredibly invasive, but it's absolutely what my character would do when I don't trust someone the way I don't trust Shadowheart. 18? Okay, well, never mind. We're not save scumming this, but I'm going to use a couple of inspirations just to keep trying. I'll use 2 inspirations here, just in case I get lucky. And one more, because I'm curious about this. Not enough to save scum it, but I am curious enough to use my inspirations. Damn.
Stop! If I want to tell you something, I'll use my mouth. Understand? Fumble in my head again, and I'll gut you.
She didn't like that.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about.
I do have intimidation. Tell me what you're hiding or else. God, I am an asshole. 15. But we have... Friends with intimidation will never not be funny. Just barely squeaking in.
Fine, I'll tell you. So long as it spares me your ham-fisted threats. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers.
And like, I can be on board with this. As a necromancer, I can be on board with this.
The truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
That's right, Lulthsworn. I worship Lulth. Your secret does not shock me. I've seen and done so much worse.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Yeah, I worship an evil spider god. What do you expecting from me? In the future, I expect you to be honest. Let's leave it at that for now. Yeah, all my characters are all about pacts and deals. I think they're all about even more so about like being, they're a little bit campy standard villain stuff. So I'll go with that.
Gladly.
I don't know how many villains have said, I expect you to be more honest from now on. Let's leave it at that, but still.
You're straight to the point, at least. But still, I'm not sure you're ready for Shah's teachings. Not yet, at least.
I have no problem with Shar worshippers, if that's what concerns you. Situational, is that because she knows I'm a Lulth supporter?
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah. Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Yeah, honestly, your faith is your own concern. I won't judge you one way or another. I would definitely judge her in some way. I've heard Shar worship is vilified by many, forbidden outright in parts. I'm not supporting that, but I'm saying that's my knowledge of it.
Well, if that troubles you, perhaps you should fetch the bailiff to arrest me.
That's not what I meant.
But there's no bailiff here, is there? Just leagues of wilderness and the dangers lurking within.
I was expressing admiration.
Together. But I'll happily go it alone. My faith will keep me company.
That's not what I meant. This is an area I almost want to save scum. Because that's not at all what I intended with a dialogue option, which doesn't often happen in this game. Shadowheart update the next day.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thread. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
I'm going to piss her off so much. She's asking about Raphael. Use your shared connection to read her thoughts. Ah. I'll save the inspiration.
I can feel you. Get out of my head. Do that again and I'll leave you to bleed out in this wilderness. Understand?
Yeah.
And watch out for Raphael. He's better at getting into people's heads than you are, you ass.
Very fair. So, that's going to be it for me for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this as they come out, probably once or twice a week or so. And we'll continue next time, likely up towards the Owlbear Cave, towards Karlach, and I don't know, towards like south and west. All right, bye-bye.